So we are on our Ash Canyon character tonight. We have intestinal parasites. Rose in the Rain, good afternoon. Hello, hello. We have 3 more doses to take, boys and girls, before we're healed up. Before we're healed up. Let's go see if we have a moose over here. I don't know if we'll have the moose or not. I'm hoping for a moose here. That would make this all worthwhile. We've got plenty of food, so I'm not worried about that. We got 3 more days. 3 more days of intestinal parasites we have to overcome. I think I have intestinal parasites right now. Okay, I don't see any moose, so we're gonna go back. I'm gonna buy a very expensive processor for my perfect computer. Ooh, nice. Those are not cheap right now either. Those are not cheap at all. All right, let's head back into Milton. We gotta just wait out these last 3 days so we can get our energy back. So our energy is almost tanked completely out. I mean, look at our energy meter over there. We have like so little energy right now. Luckily, we have lots of food. Lots of food. Legend, we're doing awesome. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're going to play a little bit of Long Dark tonight. We're going to do a little bit of Escape the Pacific later on this evening as well. Actually, I think I have 2 bows right now, don't I? Yes, I have 100 and a 19. I'm going to use the 19. But we just got to get over these last few days of intestinal parasites. I feel like I have personal intestinal parasites right now, to be honest. My stomach has not been very cooperative today. Been pretty bad, but it's okay. We'll make it through. But Gregory will Twitch. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good one. Hello, hello. All right, so we're just gonna get some Pepto. I wish I had some. I don't have any. All I have is Sobe. Does Sobe count as Pepto? I don't think so, but hey, tonight I'm gonna have some of my summertime chicken risotto with corn and herb pesto. That sounds good. Hopefully that'll calm my stomach down. Got my freshly meals yesterday. Got my whole range of freshly meals all ready to go, so I'm happy about that. If you put pink food coloring, it'll at least look like Pepto. I don't know about that. That just does not sound that great. That does not sound that great. I think I'll pass this one time. Yeah, unfortunately, although I have Cooking 5 with this character, I was busy with chat one day while we were harvesting a bear, and I accidentally clicked on a piece of bear meat and ate it raw. Which gave me food poisoning, of course, but it also gave me a chance of intestinal parasites at 75%, which we then
sapping my energy.
Which we then promptly got. So it was a very bad, unfortunate circumstances. Alright, we're just gonna go chill in our cave here. We got plenty of food. We got wood. We got stuff going on. We got that. We got hides curing back here. We got water. We got all the resources we need. I'm not sure if we need a dose right now or not. We got 3 doses left. I got a lot of mushrooms, so I'm gonna take a dose just in case we miss today's dose. Okay, nope, we did not miss today's dose. Okay, so we're good to go. Alright, so let's sleep for 10 hours. We just gotta basically sleep and fight it out. We gotta fight it out. We gotta just relax, chillax for a few days. We got moose hide curing back in Milton to make a moose hide coat. We do now have our moose hide satchel, which is good. We've got our rabbit skin hat, rabbit skin gloves, deer skin boots and pants. We got a bear hide coat. We do have a Mackinac, which is nice. We only have 1 pair of underwear so far. 1 pair of undies, so let's just fix up these socks just cuz. Just cuz. There we go. Let's grab a little bit of food for ourselves. Yeah, basically now we're just playing the waiting game We're playing the waiting game with the parasites because our energy is almost completely tanked to 0. Yeah, the biggest problem with intestinal parasites on Interloper is just the loss of energy. The health loss sucks too, but the loss of your overall energy meter is probably the worst thing of all. The nice thing about intestinal parasites is you can sleep for as long as you want. You can sleep and sleep some more, and sleep and sleep some more. Hey, little black mouse! Hey, Valor Lincoln!
Hello, great one. Long time. I was on vacation in my hometown.
Nice! Nice!
I hope you're having some good time and chat are good boy / girl.
They are.
Very exiting for your game menu and very happy to seeing you at
well,
Atheenon.
Thank you very much for coming by, Valor. Good to see you too, my friend. Let's take our dose of tea. This should cut us down to 2 days left. 2 days left. Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to be passing some days here. That's all we're doing right now, boys and girls. Just passing the days until we get rid of these damn parasites. Because there's not much we can do. Our energy is so low right now that there is really not much we can do other than just eat and sleep and eat and sleep and eat and sleep. Luckily, we have plenty of food. We got plenty of food to go around. We got plenty of water. You don't even need to start a fire. But they're my friends. They are my friends in the quiet aftermath of the universe. And thank you for the 100 bits, Valor. It's good to see you again, my friend. I hope you had a fabulous vacation in your hometown. Hope you had a fabulous vacation, and it's as always good to see you. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's sleep for like 5 hours. Sleep for like 5 hours, get up, take our medicine, then we'll have 1 day left. 1 day left. Then hopefully we'll never have parasites again. Because I won't be stupid. Because I won't be dumb and stupid. At least, like I said, at least we have plenty of food here. So, oh, jeez Louise. Valor Lickin', you just got gifted a tier 1 sub by Gregory Will Twitch.
Gregory Will Twitch gifted
back in for 39 months.
They have given 7 gift subs.
Oh, thank you for giving out your 7th gift sub in the channel, Gregory. And Valor Lickin' is so deserving of that love. So thank you so much for gifting that to him. Let's fix up our rabbit stuff since we're just kind of sitting here doing nothing else. Let's fix everything up nice and neatly. Get all of our stuff and things up. Well, thank you again, Gregory. That's very, very kind of you to do, my friend. Let's see. Let's repair up a couple of our clothing items as well, because why not? That'll break our sewing kit. No, that didn't break our sewing kit. This will break our sewing kit.
I just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, gosh, we've repaired 3 pieces of clothing, or 4 pieces of clothing, and the guy's like, oh yeah, I need to close my eyes. Let's poop out this bad sewing kit here. There we go. I just need to close my eyes. I'm so tired. These damn parasites are just keeping me going. Hey, Valor just gifted 5 chests to Gregory Will Twitch. You can use those cards tomorrow when we play on our Streamloots character. Gregory, enjoy your cards. Enjoy your cards, Valor. That was very kind of you to gift out 5 packs there. Enjoy those. Enjoy, and have fun playing those tomorrow when we're on our Streamloots character. Wish you all gold. Ooh, he's wishing you all legendary cards. Oh my goodness. Well, Gregory, have fun with that. Eat up some food here. Sleep for a little bit longer. And thank you, Valor, for the 5 packs. Appreciate that very much. Thank you for supporting the channel. All right, let's sleep her off. Yeah, let's get a little dance going on.
Something to drink. Soon.
Always a pleasure to support the Atheenon Enterprise and Blackman PL in with a huge host and raid. We've just been raided, boys and girls. Blackman PL, thank you for the host and the raid there, my friend. Wow, 4765. I think Twitch just doesn't know what to do. 4765 viewers. Thank you so much, and welcome raiders. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to all the raiders. Hello, hello. If you guys have not gone and followed Blackman PL, please do so. There we go. Go give him a follow. Go check him out sometime. This will be our last dose, boys and girls. And we will be over the intestinal parasites. We've now healed the parasites. We can now get our health back. We now are not completely tired. We've got stuff and things going on. So let's down one of these teas real quick. Get a little bit of recovery going on. Let's repair up our undies. Things. This is our character that we started a couple weeks ago in Ash Canyon. We went all through Ash Canyon in like the first 7 days. We got the backpack, we got the crampons, we then went into Timberwolf Mountain, got out of there super quick into Pleasant Valley, and then we went all around in Pleasant Valley for a while, looted up everything we could. Then we came into Carter Hydro Dam, and then we went over and did our forging, on day 22-ish? Yeah, about day 21, 22. We forged up all of our stuff. We went back into Mystery Lake in the Carter Hydro Dam, went into the ravine, got our flare gun, killed a couple deer. Then we went from there all the way into Mystery Lake again, and we went over to Mountain Town on day... What was it? 46, 47, 46? Yeah, 45, 46. We went over to Mountain Town. And then we went into Hush River Valley as well. We have so far got our rabbitskin hat and gloves, deerskin boots and pants. We got our moose hide satchel and our bearskin coat. We have a moose hide curing right now in Milton, waiting for us to get a moose hide coat. Which is my ultimate goal, is to get the moose hide coat. So we will be going back there and getting our moose hide coat. We now have all of our energy back. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank goodness we got our energy back, boys and girls. It sucks so hard getting intestinal parasites. Intestinal parasites have been bad. Have we got the Hell Zone looted? Which Hell Zone is that? Which one is that, my friend? Oh, I got a lot of cattails on me, don't I? Look at all those cattails. Which Hell Zone is that? Which one are you speaking of? Drop off the sticks here. I got a few extra cedars on me too. Little white what? Oh, bleak inlet? No bleak inlet for this guy. Let's drink down a tea. Get a little health benefit going on. Do I have any? Oh, I do have herbal teas too. So what we'll do is we're going to game the game a little bit. We're going to craft up our prepared birch bark here. As long as you're a little, well, gosh, we aren't even hungry though. That's going to be... All right. So... Let's get some sleep. Hey, Blades! How you doing? Hello, hello. But yes, this is our Ash Canyon start playthrough, WTF. This is our Ash Canyon start playthrough. So we're really thirsty, so we're going to drink down our birch bark teas. I don't think I got all my health back. I'm pretty sure I didn't get all my health back. No, I
That
did not.
guy
We're
who
gonna
owns his
drink
own
two
pee doesn't
two
seem
bird
so
sparkles.
crazy right
Oh,
now.
shush-a-doodles. You're fine, buddy. You're fine. Take down a little water. There we go. Boom-a-da-boom. All right. Let's pass a little time. There we go. There's my health coming back, baby. Oh, yeah. We got full health again, my friends. Full health. So we are good to go now. We'll sleep till dawn. We're gonna pop over to Forlorn and see if we have the see if we have a moose spawn there, because there is a moose that spawns up on Marsh Ridge for us. We're gonna go check out the moose spawn, see if we got it. I don't know if we got it, but we're gonna go check it out and see if we got it. Eat down a little bit of food here. Bop, bop, bop. Bippity bop. There we go. Get all of our food in us. We hunted a lot of deer here. This is a great place to go if you are recovering from parasites, because there's a lot of animals in this zone that you can hunt and kill and eat. And especially when you're late in the stages of your intestinal parasites, as long as you got the medicine for it, which we had, pretty much your biggest problem is your energy is just like super low. You can do barely anything. You can walk from basically Forlorn Muskeg to here and you're completely exhausted. And you gotta sleep again. So as long as you got the medicine, it's a great place to come, just chill out, get a little hunting done, get a food store built up and a water store built up so you can just wait out those last few days. Because those last few days of intestinal parasites, you don't want to be having to travel long distances because you just can't do it. You're just so exhausted that it just does not work very well for you at all. And intestinal parasites, I don't get them often, but I made a mistake, and I was watching chat while I was harvesting a bear instead of concentrating on what I needed to do, and guess what? We got them. Because if you eat a raw piece of meat at Cooking 5, you can still get food poisoning, you can still get intestinal parasite risk. And the intestinal parasite risk you get from a raw piece of food goes immediately to 75%. Usually if you eat a cooked piece of meat from a bear or a wolf, you get like a couple percentage points of chance of getting it. And you can get it at those couple percentage points. But when you have a 75% chance of getting it, odds are when they roll that die to see if you get it, you probably got it. And we got it. Then we had to hunt around a bunch for mushrooms and do a whole bunch of gymnastics to get ourselves good again.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
Curious if I had a moose over here. I don't see the moose. Gosh, we've been over here like 7 times to see if the moose was up. Because see, there's the moose marks on the tree right there. So this is where the moose will spawn if he does spawn. But so far he hasn't been spawning for us. Nope, no moose spawn that I can see. That's just disappointing. That's okay. I was just hoping to get another moose hide. Another moose hide and get a little food while we were at it. 'Cause why not? Nope. I don't see any moose around here at all. Well, I think it's time to go back up into Milton. There's more moose sign right over on that tree over there too. The moose here has a pretty wide area that he tromps around in. I'm gonna grab some mushrooms just to be on the safe side. It's never a bad thing to pick more mushrooms than you need. Worst case scenario, you'll stockpile them somewhere and have them for later. I think I have like 21 prepared mushrooms now, so I could easily get another parasites and have enough medicine for it. So, all right. Well, let's head up to the cave here. See if we got any stuff in this cave we want to take back up with us. Because when we exit out of Milton, we're probably going to go through we aren't going to come back into Forlorn. We're going to go through to Mystery Lake, and then on to Coastal Highway and Pleasant and Crumbling Highway and Desolation Point. Okay, nothing here, I don't think. Nope. Okay, let's just get warmed up here real quick. An hour's sleep just to kind of get ourselves warmed up a little bit. Yeah, Bleak Inlet just holds no interest to me. Not on Interloper runs, anyway. Bleak Inlet is like a place to go once you've kind of exhausted all the other areas, all the other things you want to do in the game. Bleak Inlet is kind of cool to go to because it gives you a little challenge. But early in the game, Bleak Inlet's kind of like, yeah, what's really the point of going there? There's not much. All the gear you can get in Bleak Inlet, you can get way easier elsewhere, and you don't have to face the Timber Wolves. Actually, I should probably check on that moose one more time. I don't see him out there. Nope. Figured I'd check. Sometimes when you zone out of an area, then zone back in, the moose will respawn. The moose has a very weird respawn. And so, figured might as well check. He could have popped out for us. He could have said, "Hey, I'm here now." But no, he's not. It sucks that you have to go in. If you want to use your crappy bow when you have a good bow. I have a good 19% bow and a 100% bow. The game will automatically equip your 100% bow because it always equips the highest quality bow. I want the bow I'm using to eventually break. That's why I made a backup bow for it, because I want this bow to break. But you have to basically go in and manually equip it, otherwise it'll auto-equip your very best bow, and then you'll be carrying around a bow at 19% forever. And I like it when my bow breaks. I like breaking my bows. And now that we have bow skill 5, it takes a lot to break our bow. But yeah, unfortunately, it's funny. It's a funny mechanic because the game will equip your best bow, but it always uses your worst quality arrow. So your worst quality arrow is the one that you're going to be firing, but the game auto-equips your best bow that you have as well. I think it does that for a reason. I think that when you go to auto-equip your bow, I think it does that for a reason. The reason being that it wants to give you the opportunity to have a bow that doesn't break on you, but when you're actively trying to break your bow, it's kind of like, oh, I gotta open my inventory, click on it, equip it, and all that stuff, which is kind of frustrating after a while. But you know, that's the downside of having too many bows, I guess. I'm whining about having too many bows that I can make. Let's go visit Secret Tree one last time. Secret Tree, Secret Tree, Secret Tree! Hoo-ha! Secret Tree, Secret Tree, Secret Tree, Secret Tree, hoo-ha! Ah. Alright. So what's our weight right now? 36? Okay, so let's grab our birch. Secret Tree, hoo-ha! I have 2 pots on me, right? Yeah. What was that? That was Secret Tree. Secret Tree is a very special tree. Secret Tree is a very special tree. Secret Tree is only for advanced players. No, it's for everybody. Basically, there's a glitch in the game. I found out about it when there was a wolf coming up on me, and I just kind of backed up against the wall here, and it glitched me into the wall, and I was like, what the heck's going on? And I was like, whoa, what's this here? This is just a little sheltered area that you can get into. It's kind of cool though because you can build a snow shelter over in this area and build a fire here, and it's always protected from the wind. So you never, if your bedroll, the only time I've ever really utilized it is one time I was in this zone. The moose stomped me and he crushed my bedroll in one hit. He killed my bedroll, and I had to survive with no bedroll while I harvested the moose and took his hide. So I built a snow shelter in there, and I just lived in a snow shelter for like a week. and the fire would never get blown out in there. And it's a tiny bit warmer in there than it is outside sometimes, so it's kind of a cool little place. You don't utilize it very often, but
Freezing.
yeah, kind of a cool little spot you can go to. I'm freezing. Freezing my bippy off. My bippy is very cold. The nice thing is we have the Moosehide Satchel, the well-fed bonus, and the technical backpack. So we're at a plus 15 on our carry weight right now, which means we can go up to 45 kilos before the game will not let us climb anymore, which is amazing. And we don't have a moose down here in the basin. Our moose spawned up by the pond, so we don't have a moose down here to do anything. So I always learn a tidbit of some sort, which I watch. Well, I try to give you my tidbits whenever I can. Hey-o. Hey now. Hey now. Well, I already picked all the stuff back here. Never mind. I was thinking I had more stuff back there, but nope, I've already been there. We'll just walk over here and do this. Hey now. Give me a good hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Well, have a good lurk, Lorenzo. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Lorenzo. I hope you're having a great, great day. And have a great lurk. I would say that out of all the areas in the game, the Milton Basin is in my top 5, probably in my top 3 of places I like to go. I love the Milton Basin. There's just so much wildlife here. There's that beautiful cave you can live in. That cave generally is very warm. Even when you don't have the greatest clothing, that cave is pretty dang warm. It's just overall a great spot, especially if you like get the moose down here. You can hunt the moose. There's about 5 or 6 deer you can hunt. There's probably 15 rabbits in the area. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 or 5 different rabbit locations. There's usually a couple of wolves that you can hunt down there. There's all sorts of good stuff in the Milton Basin. There's always lots of sticks and fuel and wood that you can get here as well. A lot of times right outside that cave will be cedar and fir that you can just go out when it's kind of warm, break some of it down, and just build up a fuel supply in there slowly but surely. It's just a really nice overall zone for kind of just chilling out in. The only sucky thing about it is getting into Milton because you got the 2-rope climb, but you have a cave here in the middle that you can just kind of chill out in and have fun. And you can just get a little snoozy poos here. Get a little snoozy poos. I'm here all the time watching. Well, thank you, Lorenzo. I really appreciate that very much, my friend. Thank you. Ooh, it's kind of stormy out there. Kind of stormy today. What's my weight looking like? 42? Oh, well, we can take this wood with us. All right, let's go. Let's go. No storm stopping me, baby. We're gonna push right through. The storm gives us power. It also keeps all the wolves and stuff out of the way too, so we don't have to deal with them. Then we'll go chill inside the hut here. Inside Jabba the Hutt. And yes, it does look like I'm climbing very easily, but that's because I have the crampons on. The crampons make it so easy to climb stuff in this game. The ropes are like nothing. That would usually be a two climb rope right there, and with the crampons, it's a 1 climb. Even weighted down as I am. Where am I going? I'm going back to Milton. Back up to the trailer where I have a moose hide that was curing, and I'm gonna make my moose hide coat. We've got a lot of outdoor time now that's gonna counterbalance us having to be inside crafting up the moose hide coat for a while. Now, alternatively, I could bring the moose hide back to the farmhouse and craft it outdoors, but I've spent like the last 15 days outside in various degrees to get over my intestinal parasites, so I'm really not that concerned about it. And if we start to get cabin fever, there's a cave right by the hut that we can go sleep in. Where do you get the crampons? The crampons are only available in Ash Canyon. They're only available in Ash Canyon in the gold mine. So you have to go to Ash Canyon to get them. We actually started our game in Ash Canyon. So we went, you know what? Let's just go for it. So we went for it. We went right to Ash Canyon and got our crampons right away. Which was a major booyah for us. Gonna break this stuff down while we're just kind of doing our thing. Got a few things to break down in here. Already emptied that. They do break eventually. Mine are at 77% right now, and there is no way to repair them. Now, they do have a nice, hefty 10% protection bonus on them, but I wear them on the inside. I let the moosehide satchel take any damage if I'm gonna get hit by a bear or wolf or anything, because I don't want the crampons to break. There's no way to repair them right now. The game has no mechanic in them to repair your crampons. So I usually wear them on the inside so I don't have to worry about repairing them. Some people like to wear them on the outside, and it used to be that you had to wear them on the outside to get the benefit from them, but the crampons give you a couple of benefits. They give you a climbing benefit, and they also give you a benefit where
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
You get sprains less frequent, and the weak ice is more forgiving, so you can spend more time on the weak ice as well. So they have several benefits to them. The climbing benefit is probably the best. The climbing benefit is the best benefit of them all. And if you want to see where we got the crampons, you can always go on YouTube. You can watch the first video in this series. I believe we got them on the first day that we were active. Active on this character. I think we got them on the first session. So you can go watch that session, check it out, and see where we went to get them. It's kind of, there's two ways to get to the gold mine. We took sort of the, I guess you'd call it the longer route, but it's the route that I like to take more often, so.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering, yes, we do have water here. Nice. Like it when he goes, Alright.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Finger to lips, Will. Finger to lips, my friend. You can carry as much as I want you to carry, buddy. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Let's equip our bow. I always crouch going out of houses because if you crouch going out of a house, anything that's nearby when you come out of the house will not see you. That includes wolves, bears, pretty much any wildlife that's out will not see you. Oh, you can actually go into your options, into the audio, and you can turn off the oh, not in the audio. Is it accessibility? Display? No, it's not display. Quality? There's one. There's a function. I mean, you can go into the audio and just turn the voice all the way. Oh, you can just turn the voice all the way down if you want to. You can turn it off. You can turn it off if you really don't want to listen to him complain. There's always the option to turn it off. So that is an actual option in the game. Really? Really? I just wanted to check the barn, buddy. You really want to do this, huh? You really wanted to do that. I don't know why you wanted to do it. But yes, you can actually turn the audio off if you wish to. Bad doggy. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. So yeah, that is an actual option.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
Exactly. I was playing Fallout 3 for a bit, where the crouch is the left stick, and I started a new game and clicked into crouch, but in my game it's set to auto run, so it took a nice sprint down a cliff. Yeah, switching between games can sometimes be switching between games can sometimes be a little bit of a struggle control-wise. when the developer of the game that you're now playing has decided to try to be unique in their control setup and, you know, mix things up a little bit, you can be like, wait a second, that's not the same control I used before. Because a lot of the controls I use in Long Dark, I instinctively use them at this point. I don't even think about, you know, what button to push to crouch or sprint or draw my bow or shoot my bow. I don't even think about it. I just do it. I mean, it's just become second nature. And then I switched to a different game, and I was like, oh my god, I have to like look down at the keyboard and go, okay, I have to hit this button to do such a thing. Because yeah, it can be a little bit of a culture shock when you go between games. I think I've gotten better at it, but it definitely can be a bit of a culture shock when you go between games and the controls are completely different than what they were before. Especially if you play a certain game for a long time. Hey, Magpie! Hello, hello! How are you in Legacy of the Sith? How are you doing, my friend? How's it going there? I see you, buddy. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. We're going back to make our moose hide coat now. The moose hide coat is on the agenda. Hello, Rabbit. Come back here. Come back. No, come back here. I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. Let me pick you up and cuddle you. Oh. Hey, never let me cuddle you. Chillin' living. There you go. We are chilling. It is -17 out right now. That's why I don't really go for, that's one of the reasons in Interloper, I know a lot of people like to go for the double bear coat. That's one of the reasons I don't go for it, is just you're gonna be cold generally outside all the time. Woo! Silver Blaze with the 20. Come on, 3 sub! Woo! With Twitch Prime. Thank you, Silver Blade, for the 20 months. Oh my goodness gracious, 20 months.
Just resubscribed for
Thank
20
you
months.
so much. I am doing well, Magpie. I am. It's actually been a okay Monday. Other than I ate something this weekend that didn't quite agree with me, so my stomach's been a little naughty today, let's just say. It's been a little naughty, but it's calming down now. I think I got it all out earlier. So yeah. It's been one of those days, but hey, you know what? I'm feeling better now, and that's all that matters, right? The stick. I'm still voting for the Pepto-Sobe. You're still voting for the Pepto-Sobe, huh? Okay, okay. Well, no Pepto-Sobe for me. All right. Well, if memory serves, we have a whole bunch of meat up here, so we should be good on food. Oh, yeah. No, you can wear the moose coat on either outer or inner layer. You can do either or with the moose coat. Yeah, I sort of had parasites in real life. Exactly, I did. I did actually have kind of parasites in real life. All right, let's see if any of our so that's cured. That's cured.
Weigh me down.
Let's see if any of our those are all cured. That's cured. All right. Good God, we have a lot of birch and maple. Holy moly macaroni. This is sort of our camp spot right now. Another black bear hide, another deer hide. Wow. I think I need 4. Throw a rabbit hide in there too. Wow, we got a lot of hides. We got a lot of hides, boys and girls. We've been very busy. Oh, and here's another black bear hide.
I know.
I know it's slowing you down, buddy, but you know what? We're gonna pick up all our stuff. The moose hide cloak has a higher protection and wetness rating. That's about the only things it has over some of the other gear in the game. These are all cured, right? Okay. Moose hide coat takes... Okay, I got everything I need for the moose hide. Beautiful. Got a maple in there. Put my birch. Those in there. Put my feathers in there. My arrowhead's in there. I have an arrow to break down here. I'll do that real quick. Yeah, 90% wetness rating is pretty dang nice. I mainly like it because it gives me a huge protection rating. The protection rating is what I really adore about it. Because the protection rating with the moose hide coat actually boosts my overall protection up to 51%. Which is what I really truly desire. Alright, so let's drink it. Let's drink some water. We got a little bit of water in here. God, look at all that birch. Look at all the birch we have. That's more birch and maple than we'll ever use in the entire game. Do you wear both bear and moose endgame? Yes, I do. I wear the bear on the inside for the warmth. I wear the moose on the outside for the protection and the wetness. For the 25% protection and the 90% wetness. I lose a little bit in warmth and a little bit of windproof. But for me, personally, I just like it. I just like it. Yep, well, and that's the thing, Legacy, is that for me in Interloper, the protection variant, the protection quantity is almost like one of the most important things, because the wolves and the bears, they hit so hard in the game. They hit you so hard in the game that you really need to have that protection up there. Deerskin are totally worth it. I wear the deerskin pants and the deerskin boots because those give you a good protection rating as well. I think deerskin boots are 7, deerskin pants are 10. The rabbit hide gloves actually are 5, and the rabbit hat is 4 compared to the 2 that you get from the toque. So the animal clothing is very good on the protection end. Of course, you at that point need to make sure that you have plenty of gear or plenty of hides laying around that you can repair it with, because those pieces of clothing take all of that. The combat boots are very nice too. If you can get combat boots really early in the game, I usually skip making the deerskin boots right away and I go for the deerskin pants first, because the best pants you can get in the game are the combat pants. And they give you good warmth and good protection, but no windproof really. They also weigh very little. These weigh a lot more and take a lot of your sprint away, but they have the same warmth as a pair of combat pants do, but they have 60% wet and 10% protection over the 20% wet and 7% protection of the combat pants. So usually I wear the combat pants on the inside because inside clothing, warmth is the only thing that matters. And so I wear that on the inside. Does this game still get updated and new content? Yes, it does, Magpie. Yes, they will be updating it before the end of the year again. There will be an update before the end of the year for it. Hello, Abby. How are you, darling? So yes, the game does still get content updates. They will have a brand new chapter, Chapter 4, coming out for the story mode here, probably, I'm guessing, within the next couple of months. And then after that, they will be updating the the survival mode as well. Probably, I'm guessing probably by the end of the year. Are you desalinated today? Desalinated? I don't know. I desalinated how? I'm not sure how to answer that. Linuendo, hello. How are you? No salt. No salt today. No salt today. I am desalinated, yes. No salt today. I see what you did there. You should get the moose hide cloak done now. Yes, there we go. All right. So let's take these off. The bear skin on the inside. Put the moose skin on the outside. Boom. We got 25% warmth, or 25-degree warmth, 11 windproof, 51% protection, and 50% sprint, which, who cares? We ain't running from anything anyway. At this point, we ain't running from nothing, so... Things better be running from us. Stuff better be running from us at this point. Linuendo is happily tackled. Did you get tackled, Linuendo? Did Obby tackle you? Thank you so much, great, and it's all for free. Yes, it's all for free. All the updates for Long Dark are completely free. If you own the game, you get the update. If you own the game, you get the update. You don't have to pay for anything else. Which is awesome. Now, they did actually, in their survey they did a little while ago, they actually did ask the question if they would like, you know, us as the audience, us as the paying customer, if we would be interested in them doing some, like, paid DLCs for the game once the game is done. And I answered a big resounding yes. I would love to see paid DLCs. Posture check. I would love to see paid DLCs for Long Dark going forward once the game is completely done. I would love something like that. I think that would be great. I would totally be down with paying for content on this game after they, you know, finish the game officially. I would totally be down for that. I think that would be amazing. If they would add new zones or add new equipment or anything like that. You know, I think that would just be really, really good. So that's something that I gave a resounding yes. Once you finish Long Dark's all the chapters and all that sort of stuff, I would love to pay for some DLC. Now, the nice thing is, now that we have this juicy 25-degree warmth bonus, there's pretty much not a cave outside that we will not be warm in. And especially with our bedroll, we can sleep in here and never worry about freezing to death. Now, early in the game, you can't do that. But once you hit that 20-degree warmth bonus from your clothing, you're pretty much safe in most of the caves. Unless it's like a really, 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 really bad storm. If it's a really bad storm, you may have to, you know, check that. But for just regular storms, you're pretty much good throughout the whole thing. Let's sharpen up our knifey knife. Our knife took some damage by us crafting our moosehide cloak. All right, so boys and girls. We now have all of our gear. I could, in theory, and I think I might just do it, I could, in theory, make a bearskin bedroll at this point, which is actually something I'm very seriously considering doing, because we've reached a stage in the game where that bearskin bedroll, it's not going to be a game changer, but it definitely is nice to have, and we have the weight ability to carry it. So I think I might just make the bearskin bedroll too. Now the reason I chose to sleep outside last night is multi-reasons. We have the warmth to do it, and we also just spent 2 days inside crafting. Spending a night outside balances out your cabin fever risk. If you're getting close to getting a cabin fever risk, it starts balancing out your outside-inside time. And so it allows you to spend more time inside crafting stuff up. Which is one of the reasons I did it. The other thing we haven't done in this zone is go to the plane crash, which I think we're going to do too. We also got to check all of our stuff, our things. We got another bedroll here. We got two bedrolls in this zone. I think I'm actually going to repair that bedroll. Really? Oh, I have no cloth. I have no cloth. Do I have cloth in here? I need to go in town and get some cloth, boys and girls. I don't have much cloth. Let's grab out our sewing kits. How much leather do I have? Oh, I got 4 pieces of leather. I don't need any more leather. Wow, we have a lot of matches, don't we? $69, dudes. So we got 69. Let's grab out those two. 15 cattails is good enough. I was confused by your schedule. I thought it said Escape the Pacific later. I guess my comprehension's fading away. No. We're playing Escape the Pacific in about an hour and 45 minutes. About an hour and 45 minutes, we're going to play some Escape the Pacific. I was a little bit late getting going today, so... I was a little bit on the later side of getting going today, so that may be where the confusion's coming in.
Too much stuff to carry.
Oh, shush it, you doodles. But yes, I was a little bit late to get going today. My work took a little longer than I thought it was going to. So that is probably, and when that happens, Twitch just basically cancels the stream that you scheduled at 3 and goes on to the next one.
Might have to drop some gear.
It goes on to the next one. It goes, oh, we missed the 3 o'clock, so next stream's at 5 or 6. All right, so. Let's see, where's all of our gear at right now? Wow, look at all the hides and guts we have here. Holy crud. Holy moly! There we go, drop that and that. Drop our guts back in here. There we go. Okay, I got 16 birch on me. Oh my goodness gracious. I have no toolkit here though, that's kind of a pain in the butt. I guess I could make up some birch into arrow shafts. It weighs a little bit less than an arrow shaft form. So we'll make up some birch into arrow shafts. I want to go to the plane crash because we have a stim there. I haven't got the stim at the plane crash yet, so... Serene Living, hello, hello. How are you doing tonight? But welcome in, Mark Ward, Serene Living. Good to see you both. Hope you guys are having a great, great day. I have 11 arrows on me right now, I think. Transfer those into there. Craft up one more arrow shaft. There we go. Get that stimmy. I know, we gotta get that stimmy. Get that stimmy. We gotta go get it. So we're gonna go get it. Alright. We good weight? We're good weight. We got stuff on us. I got my arrow making materials. Oh, I can throw that, I can throw that into there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I can leave the lantern here. The lantern's got, like, no fuel in it whatsoever, so... I'm gonna leave the lantern here. We're gonna come back here again, so that's not a real problem. As usual, 50 billion matches. I don't have 50 billion. I only got, like, I don't know, 10, 34, 35, 45, 55, 65, 67, 67, 87, 87, 91, 103, 150. I only have 115 matches. I only got 115. I don't have a bazillion. Only 115. I only got 115 matches. Jeez. You drama queen. You just gotta go find them. You just gotta go find them. They're out there. Trust me. Trust me when I say the matches are out there. You just gotta go find them. There's lots of... There's probably, I would guess, with current build of Long Dark, I would guess, just a rough estimate, between 450 and 600 matches exist in the game. 450 to 600 matches exist in the game. And you can mitigate their use by, like, if I knew I wanted to get a fire going soon, I could mitigate my use of matches by just starting a fire here with a mag lens. Boom, done. Yeah, on Interloper. Yeah, probably 450 to 600 matches. Especially in Legacy when they come out with new zones. Like Ash Canyon added another 70, 80 matches into the game right there. I mean, that's one zone that they added that added another like 70 matches into the game. Bleak Inlet added another probably 40 to 50 matches into the game. It's just when they add new zones and they add more resources, it does lend you to have an overall increase in all of the supplies, the basic supplies that you now have available to you. Trying to get a long shot on that wolf, but no luck. Trying to get a long shot on him, but I was having no luck. I was way off on my targeting. Way off. See, I don't use an aimbot. I lost an arrow over here somewhere, though. There it is. Yeah, I was way overshooting that wolf. Way overshooting. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of matches. You just have to find them. There's ones that are like what I call like guaranteed matches that you'll always find in the same spot every single file. But there's a lot of matches in the game that are just random. They're what I call free matches. Like if you open a glove box and you find a box of matches in it, those are free matches. You basically found a free 12 box of matches that it won't be there every time. And those free matches are the ones that make the difference. Those free matches are the ones that's why you search every corpse, every container, every locker, every car, every body, all those things. And that's why you search all of those things, because that's where your free matches are going to show up. The nice thing about those is they never decay, so you'll always find them if you look. If you look hard enough, you will always find them eventually. So definitely, it is definitely worth opening up everything. Which actually, speaking of which, I have not... I should go downstairs. We already killed the bear here. He's already dead. He's already dead. We got him a while ago, actually. There's a car down here that I don't check on very often. Probably won't have anything in it, but there is cattails down here too if you're ever starving for cattails. And a few bunny rabbits too. The bear can actually come down to this area, so you have to be a little careful if you're coming over here. So, yeah, you have to be a little careful coming down here because the bear can get down here and eat your face. But this used to be accessible from the Grey Mother's house. But since they changed the whole zone around, it's not accessible anymore from Grey Mother's. So you have to come down past the bear to get here. The accessibility has gone away. Let's put it that way. Hey, bunnies! I have bow skill 5 now, so I have no need to shoot bunny rabbits anymore. There was that one moment I found matches the container, went to make some coffee, my sister turned off the game with asking and it didn't save. I try again and the matches aren't in the container anymore. Yeah. That will happen, Yargle. That will happen. Nope, nothing in the car, but hey, you know, had to give it a try. Yeah, see, this used to connect down here. There used to be a exit over to Grey Mother's house down here, but there's not anymore. The change threw you off so bad? Yeah, it threw a lot of... It kind of threw me off too, Legacy. I was like, why did they do this? I mean, I know they did it for story mode, but it was kind of an odd change to make to a zone. Because it used to be that you could come down here, and it was just a short hop over to the Grey Mother's house from here. Now I think this is all closed off over here. Still has the cattails and stuff that you used to always have. But now I think it just loops around back onto the, I think it loops back over to where that fallen tree is, if I'm not mistaken. Because it used to be that you could go straight here, and you could go right to the Grey Mother's house. Which I'm surprised they didn't just make it like a climb or something. Because it used to be you could go right through there to Grey Mother's. Now this just loops you back around to the, to where, this fallen log is, over to the main road. Which is just kind of odd. Yeah, it just loops you back around. There's a deer over here, though. That's kind of cool, I guess. They made it a circle instead of a square. Circle takes the square. What's that from? Who out there knows their old-timey game shows where the circle takes the square? Come on, somebody in chat has to know. Come on. Come on, somebody in chat has to know. Don't leave me hanging, chat. Don't leave me hanging. I already searched these, right? Yeah. There you go. Woo! Jeremy, Hollywood Squares, Celebrity Tic-Tac-Toe. Exactly. Hollywood Squares, baby. Yeah. God, I remember that show. I used to watch that show all the time. Well, they used to get, like, really good celebs on it. It'd be like, ooh, my favorite movie actor's on there. You know, it'd be like, ooh, that's cool. I could watch my favorite movie actor on there. Yeah, then it kind of went downhill. Then it started turning into, like, Celebrity Rehab, where it's, like, D-list actors that nobody cares about. It's like, oh, okay. Why do I want to watch this anymore? I have no idea. No idea why I'd watch it anymore. But hey. That's what happens to the stuff we love. Blankety blank. Blankety blank. Exactly, Magpie. It's blankety blank. Alright, we'll go up here and get our stem. We're gonna circle back through the town and get some cloth. Look at all this nice meat we left ourselves. Some nice person left us meat there. I'm actually going to take a quick break, though. I got Old Man Bladder. Old Man Bladder, Old Man River, and Old Man Bladder. I have to take a break for a second. I'll be right back, boys and girls. Alrighty. Old Man River had the Old Man Bladder, and he had to go take care of it. Oh, we got water here too. Nice. That was nice of us.
Wonder if I can drop any
Oh,
of this
shush
gear.
Let's break down these torches real quick. Break down that torch too. I wonder if I can get through here without lighting a torch. I think this is one of those caves you can. Won't be able to find much coal or anything in here, but I will be able to get through here. To give you guys night vision, because it'll give you a little better perspective. Because I can see okay. I can't see perfect, but I can see okay. But night vision lets you guys see a little bit better than I can. I just don't want to have to waste a torch or a match to get through this cave when it's, like, easy to get through. There's the exit. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah. There we go. And out we go. Now, it used to be you could access this cave from both sides. This is pretty much a one-way cave now, though. Once you come out and you drop down over here, there's no going back. There's no going back into that cave anymore. Which I don't understand quite why they did that, but... Again, I think they should have put one of those little rock climbs over on this side so you can climb back up and go into that cave if you wanted to, instead of going down to Grey Mother's house. But yeah, once you drop down, there's a deer here, too. It's kind of hard to see. There's a deer here. There's a deer corpse buried under the snow. But yeah, once you drop down over here, there's no going back. This is a one-way tripperoo. And believe me, I tried to get back up this little incline here. I tried so hard, but yeah, once you get down here, there's no going back up there, unfortunately. And I tried so hard. I was like, there has to be a way I can get up there, but I couldn't. Maybe somebody else can, but I could not figure out a way to get back up there. Just wasn't happening. Well, look at the 3 bunnies in a row. 3 bunnies in a row. Scatter, bunnies, scatter! Scatter to the 4 winds! There's a wolf up there, too. Hey, old nuggets! How's it going, buddy? Trying to get the bunnies to go up there so they get the wolf first. Okay, you go up there, you get the wolf first. Trying to bait the wolf out.
I think I need to lay down.
There we go. That's one easy way to take care of the wolf. And get a bunny in the process. Ooh, and we got a bunny in the process. Sorry, Mr. Bunny, that you got sacrificed. I'm sorry. You're hungry, Owl Nug. It's the quote of the hungry hoot owl. Always look for things you can rob. You know, hey. In a lot of games, that's the way to go. Look for the things you can rob in the game. And sometimes it could be food. You could actually steal some food from somebody. Like I just stole food from that wolf. Alright, so the plane crash here is very nice because you can get a stim here. This is one of the guaranteed stims. It's the guaranteed stim for this zone. And it's always right there. There's lots of sticks up here for some reason. Probably because the plane crashed into it all. And there's a piece of cloth, too. And another piece of cloth. And a little reclaimed wood. Beautiful. And this is where the story mode actually starts, is right up here at this plane crash. Which is one of the reasons they changed the zone, is because of story mode. Because this zone actually released before they released the updated version for story mode. We got to play around in this zone for a while before it was converted. I don't need the rose hips. Lots of rose hips here if you ever need some medicines. Unfortunately, they kind of took away the power of rose hips when they made rose hips only deal with the pain instead of actually healing your leg. It only takes away the pain. It used to be that the rose hip tea would take care of your sprains for you. You drink the rose hip tea, and the rose hip tea would take care of your sprain. Now it only takes care of the pain, and the pain is kind of like, who cares? To be honest, I mean. So the falling tree will be here. You can cross up high. Falling tree will be here. You can cross up high.
Can't feel my hands.
I'm not sure what you mean. Take a little cold damage. We're gonna grab his hide. I got plenty of guts, so I don't need the guts, but we'll take the cold damage for that. I mean, there's this fallen tree here. Is that the one you're talking about?
I'm so cold. Warming up again.
I don't know if that was the one you're talking about or not. Yeah, okay.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Let's go make a fire and get warmed up. We're also tired. Grab the sticks as we go, because why not? I don't think I get a Magellan's fire, but we'll try. We'll give it a shot.
I could just lay
Ooh,
down
we can get a
right here.
Magellan's. Woo, baby! Magellan's hype! This is the original start, yes. And you can climb a side of a cliff nearby, too. Yeah, there's a couple cliffs that you can climb up right here. I kind of just skittered down them. I don't usually climb down. I usually just crouch and go down. Just kind of mountain goat down
power
it.
in the verse can
But,
stop
yeah.
me.
Kane, how you doing? Kane Keo.
Fire
Oh
is
gosh,
life
I
out here.
can't do that. But thank you, Kane, for the follow there. I appreciate that very much, my friend. Let's throw the reclaimed wood on there. Let's throw some more sticks on there. Get that nice and built up. Get our cedars on there. There we go. Let's harvest off this meat real quick. But thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate it. We'll eat the moose meat because it's in worse condition. It's at like 59%, which isn't bad. But meat that's not in great shape will attract animals a lot more than meat that's at 100%. It puts off a more of a stank. You get more stank on it. Take the hide with our hands.
Feels like night is coming.
Do I have much water on me? That might be something I want to just make up here real quick. Oh, I got 3 liters of water on me. We're good. We're good. All good. And we'll take the gut, because why not? Might as well take the gut. And then we'll get some sleepity-poo. And then we'll explore a little bit tomorrow. Alright, so the fire's 9 hours. That'll be enough for a 10-hour sleep. It's an outdoor fire. Our fire-making skill is pretty high. This fire can't get blown out by wind, so we're in pretty safe shape. Probably still have like 5 hours on it still. Wow. 5 hours. Thought we'd have less than that, but yeah, 5 hours of fire still. I should have ate before I drank, but that's my own fault. I didn't think about it. We'll go out and take a few things out here real quick. Let's heat up a tea though. Let's do a little tea scavenging. Let's drop that. We'll drink that down to a little bitty bite. There we go. Oh, I didn't have. Oh, I was already full on everything. Okay, that kind of sucks. That ruined my plan. Oh well, that's fine. Go out and grab a few things out here. Ah! There we go. Hey, Monster D-Pot! Thank you for the host in the raid there, Monster. How you doing, buddy? What were you playing last, my friend? Oh.
So cold in my life.
There we go. Let's play Long Dark. Hey, well, welcome in, everybody. Hey, don't worry about the caps at all, my friend. I'm glad you came in. How are you doing tonight? No game sounds about right. You're playing no game. No game. Yeah, he was playing this game called Long Dark. Seems kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's got its ups and downs, like anything else. It's got its ups and downs.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Well, it does. There is a new day dawning. So that's kind of cool. We got ourselves a jerry can, which we kind of needed because we had no fuel at all. Oh, I got both bedrolls on me. I can't believe I got both bedrolls on me. Haha! I have both bedrolls on me. Why do I have both bedrolls? I can't get benefit from both bedrolls, but I have both bedrolls on me, so why not? All right, let's go see if there's anything else around here we haven't looted. Okay, we haven't looted that. Hey, there's a can of dog food in there. Now, sometimes there would be a pair of combat pants around here underneath that crate over there. They seem to have done away with that, and I don't really want to spend time breaking the other ones down. So, let's just make up a little, let's make a couple teas up real quick. Make 1 birch bark and 1 mushroom. Drink that down, and we'll get a little bit of our warmth back. We'll take that one.
Something's gotta go.
Oh, shush, you're fine. Nothing's gotta go. What's my favorite map? I don't really... Putting me on the spot, but I'd say Hush River Valley is probably my favorite map. I love Hush River Valley. I love hanging in Hush River Valley. I could live for months in Hush River Valley. I just really like Hush River Valley. There's so much to do there and so much game, and I like the outdoor living. I really, really do like Hush River Valley a lot. So probably Hush River Valley. I thought it was a unique... Before Ash Canyon came out, it was very unique in the way that... it's set up with all the multi-tiers and different levels. But once you learn Hush River Valley, it actually is a very small zone to get around in. If you utilize the ice cave, you can go from one end to the other very effectively. Very effectively, you can go from one end to the other in Hush River Valley. And you can get a moose there. There's a couple bears that are pretty good hunts there. There's a lot of wolves. There's a few deer. You can stockpile hides and guts and food there as well. Yes, I really, 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 really do like it. I really do like it. It's just a very nice zone. A very nice zone. There's some more sticks. Now, if you haven't killed him before, you'll have a wolf that you have to, like, skitter by here. Usually you can get by him if you just, like, hug the wall over here, unless he's, like, right there, but usually if you hug one of the walls or the other, you can usually get by him. Monkey Man, hello, hello, how's it going? What's it, having 2 toques in the game might seem excessive, but it's not excessive. No, it's not excessive. It's never excessive. Never excessive. But we already killed the wolf, so there you go. What's my least favorite map? Probably Broken Railroad's my least favorite map, just because it's a dead end and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get back out of. Broken Railroad can sort of be a trap, because it's really nice. You go into it, you got the maintenance yard, you got the hunting lodge, you got moose and bear, and then you get in there and you're like, oh god, I gotta go all the way back out of here, into Forlorn Muskeg, on from there into either Milton or Mystery Lake before I have houses again. It's just a very trappy kind of zone, because you can get trapped in there very easily. But overall, it's, you know, what's my favorite middle map? Mystery Lake, probably, because it's in the middle. But, you know, if you want to speak as far as, like, Interloper, probably Bleak Inlet is probably the least beneficial for you to go to, just because there's nothing there that you can't get elsewhere with way less hassle and not having to face Timberwolves with a bow. And Timberwolves with the bow is just a real pain in the butt. Also, there's not a lot of sticks in Bleak Inlet. There's not a lot of wood and fuel in Bleak Inlet. It's very limited. The upside to Bleak Inlet is there are 2 moose that spawn there on a pretty regular basis. So you get moose spawn like crazy. I'm gonna go up to the little hidey hole here and grab the fuel. But Bleak Inlet is just a lot of work for not a lot of reward. Bleak Inlet does just eat your arrows. You need to go into Bleak Inlet with like at least 20 arrows made, because you're going to be using your arrows a lot in that zone. And you'll want to probably take some birch and maple along with you, because you're going to burn through a bow. You're going to burn through a lot of arrows for not a lot of reward. If they had more things we could do at the milling machine, like if we could repair our crampons there, if we could craft, say, a improvised firearm there, something like that, it might entice Interloper players to go there more often. But more than anything, most of the time I see Interloper players either doing a challenge to live there, or they're Interloper players that are just like, well, I've been everywhere else. I got all my good gear. I might as well go there and see how long I can live. And so that's usually what I see happen. But, you know.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
It's an okay zone, but it's just, it's not got a lot of benefit for the effort you have to put into Bleak Inlet to survive there. And Bleak Inlet has some of the coldest temperatures ever. Some of the coldest temperatures ever in Bleak Inlet. I mean, if you think Pleasant Valley is bad, Bleak Inlet goes, haha! You thought that was bad? Let me tell you something. I think I got down to, I didn't get the coldest ever, but I got down to, I think I had a temperature of a negative 112 in Bleak Inlet during a blizzard. Well, and the wind, yeah, the wind is horrible in Bleak Inlet. Don't even consider straight harvesting and cooking an animal outside of a cave in Bleak Inlet, because you'll get enough time to maybe carcass harvest the animal if you're lucky. And then a storm will set in and you have to retreat to a cave to cook them up. Because the weather there is just so horrendous. Yeah, Brad Hood, he stands alone with the negative 116. Negative 116. I've never got that low, but man, I got cold and it was bad. So there's just not a lot of benefit to Interloper players to go there. There just isn't. I wish I could tell you there was, but to me, the benefit of going there as an Interloper player is just very, very low. It's not non-existent. You can get some good clothing there. There's a bedroll that spawns guaranteed in a cave there that you have to go past like 3 groups of Timberwolves to get to. So there is a bedroll spawn in Bleak Inlet. There's only 1 bear in Bleak Inlet. There are the 2 moose, which is a bonus. You can get 2 moose in pretty close proximity to each other. But yeah, it's just the benefits barely outweigh they don't even barely. The benefits in no way outweigh the downside of going to Bleak Inlet, in my opinion, for Interloper players. Now, if you're on Stalker, or Pilgrim, or Voyager, and you have access to the pistol, Bleak Inlet's not that bad. You can go there, you can survive, you can scare off the wolves with the pistol. You can shoot at them and get them pretty easily. Firing from the hip works really good. Oh, all those sardines though. Oh yeah, it does have a lot of sardines. There is a lot of sardines. I'd say there's probably, even on Interloper, there's probably a good 15 to 20 cans of sardines available in Bleak Inlet. So, go get that last resort tuna, baby. Or the last resort sardines. I wouldn't. I wouldn't, but hey, whatever floats your boat, you know? I don't think we have the Polaroid yet for this zone, do we? Nope, we do not. I have not found the Polaroid in this zone. Interesting. Curry run, you found a box of herbal tea there, the most valuable thing I ever found there. Yeah. And you can find some herbal teas. I think I had one run, Yargle, where I actually found my second pair of underwear there, and it was at like 1% condition by the time I found it there. So I got super lucky and found my second underwear in Bleak Inlet. I wasn't going there for it, but I found it there. So it was like, yay me, I guess. I'm gonna eat down some of this meat just to kind of get the stank off me. Yeah, it's a lot of work. You got to go up to the radio tower, so you pretty much, if you want to access the whole zone, you need to go in through the ravine. So you got to go in through the ravine, go to the radio tower, get the note, climb down the rope, circle around and get the get to the cannery. I'm king of the world! There's a great spot to check for wolves. I don't see any, but, you know. Hey, yeah, you can only open the door during the aurora. Now, that does not mean That does not mean you have to go in during the aurora. You can go in when it's just regular daytime if you want to. You can go into the cannery during the daytime, but you have to go there during the aurora to get the thing open. Honestly, the underwear in the game is probably the most valuable. It's probably the most. It's probably the rarest resource. The rarest thing in the game is the underwear. Truly. I'm gonna leave those here. Leave those here. Let's leave the feathers here. Let's leave a couple of our leathers, the metal. Actually, I'm gonna take a couple pieces of metal with me and make some hooks. Make some fishing tackle. Oh, I can leave one of the bedrolls here. Leave that here. Leave a bedroll here. Oh, I have a storm lantern here, too. Oh, that's cool. Well, let's fill that sucker up. Might as well. Might as well fill our lantern up. Take that with us later on. And as you can see, we have a few sticks here, too. A few sticks. We have a few sticks. Dropping off stuff here that I don't want to carry with me right now. Take that one match with me, leave the book here. I can leave the cedar here too. Don't need the tinder plugs anymore because I have fire making 3, so boom, that can go in there. I got my 4 stems. I can leave the mushrooms here as well. Leave those here too. Wow, I have 4 boxes of crackers. Let's leave a few more of our cat. Let's just leave our cattails here. I don't need to carry them with me. I can leave the gunpowder here. A couple sewing kits. A couple whetstones. Oh, I do have cloth here. That's good. Let's take some cloth with us. There we go. Excellente. Grab that cloth too, because why not? I can seriously add 1 pair at the summit. After 100 days, it's not that much of a game changer anyway. Yeah, it totally isn't. I mean, getting the underwear is a nice thing, but it doesn't. In the long picture, the underwear doesn't make or break your game. In the long view of it, the underwear doesn't. If you don't ever find a second pair of underwear, you don't have to go, oh god, I can't play my game anymore. I mean, sure, it's kind of annoying having that one slot open, and it'd be nice if there was a way that we could actually, like, craft underwear, that we could actually do that, but it doesn't make or break your game long term. I think I already checked this vehicle. Yeah, I did. I mean, the underwear is a 1 degree warmth bonus. That's all it is. So without a pair of underwear, instead of being at 25, I'd be at 26 degrees. It's still negative 42 out right now. Or 43. It's still negative 43 or 42 or 43 out right now. 44. Negative 44. I have to do math. Math is hard. So it's still negative 44, so my warmth bonus doesn't really help a whole lot. I mean, so it's 26, so I would still have wind chill. I'd still be at negative. I'd still be at, with the wind chill, I'd still be at negative 5 or 6. I never look at it as a game changer. And it is late in the day, so it's actually the warmest temperatures we're going to get right now. A timber wolf pelt undie. Yes, I know. Well, see, that's the thing, too, is I would love it, Yargold. See, that's something that we talked about a while ago, is if they actually gave Timberwolves, like, a separate pelt, that you had separate recipes for stuff with their pelts, that would be freaking amazing. That would be freaking amazing. Had to just sneak up on that little bugger. Give me my arrow back, sucker. Don't tell that wolf we snuck up on him. Sneaking up on wolves is so fun with crouch. Being able to fire from the crouch position is amazing, because you notice how that wolf stopped? The wolf stopped because the game has a mechanic in it where if the wolf's walking away from you and the wolf kind of smells you, he'll stop, and then he'll kind of take a look around to see if you're there. If you crouch immediately when he does that, he won't sense you. You can get a little bit closer and shoot him, and he'll never know you were there. He'll never know you were there. Faith, how are you? Hello, hello. But yeah, we had talked a long time ago when Timberwolves came out. Before we knew much about them, I got really excited for the Timberwolves, being like, hey, maybe when we kill a Timberwolf and we go to skin it, we'll get a separate kind of pelt. We'll get a Timberwolf pelt that we can use for different things. Unfortunately, you skin a Timberwolf, you get a wolf pelt. Now, Timberwolves by far have more meat on them. A Timberwolf will usually come in at like 4.5 to 6 kilos of meat, where a regular wolf is usually about 3.5 to 5 maximum, and they usually are in the 4 to 4 range. Usually most Timberwolves are in the 4-ish range as far as amount of meat on them. But, yeah, I got real excited when Timberwolves first came out, because I was like, ooh, the possibilities. Possibilities. And they went, no. There are no possibilities. Yeah, I was kind of let down by it. I won't hide that I felt a little let down by the whole thing. I was a little bit let down myself. We're gonna do something, boys and girls, I usually don't do. And that is make a bearskin bedroll. You have a weird question, Akita. Well, that's fine. Weird questions are always welcome. Weird questions are always accepted and welcomed here. Let's see. Small. What is a Timberwolf spawn rate versus other predators? Well, that's a good question. The reason that's a good question is that Timberwolves tend to respawn a lot quicker. It's a pack thing. If you kill off the entire pack of Timberwolves, they will generally take about 5 or 7 days or maybe a week, and the whole pack will respawn. If you kill them down to one wolf and leave that one wolf alone, they slowly respawn the pack over time, and it seems to take a long time to do it. I actually had one run where I killed all but one wolf in every pack. I left Bleak Inlet for like 3 weeks in game. I came back, and like one wolf in each pack had respawned. All the packs were like 2, maybe 3 wolves. So it seems that when you leave a singular wolf alive, it takes a lot longer for them to respawn than if you kill them all. If you kill them all down to nothing, they respawn a lot quicker than if it's just one wolf left alive to redo the pack, I guess. Maybe it's like the one wolf that you leave alive, he can't reproduce fast enough. But if you kill them all, another pack moves in or something. I don't know. And the single one's a chicken too. That's the other thing. Yeah. If you kill it down to one wolf, the wolf that's left is kind of a chicken. Unless you like get right up on top of him inside what I call the auto attack aggro range, he will run away from you. He'll act like he's gonna attack you, but then he runs away. He'll act like he's gonna attack you, but then he's like, and he runs away from you like a big old baby. Like a big old baby chicken. I actually need to make some water. So let's go make some water. But if you want them to respawn quicker, kill them all off. Now, killing that last wolf is actually kind of hard. It's kind of hard to get that last wolf killed. The only way you can really get that effectively do it is make sure that you kill them all, or you at least wound them all before they break morale. Because once they've broken morale, like if you shoot 3 of the 4 wolves in a pack, and those 3 wolves die, the last wolf just becomes a lone wolf and goes off and does his own thing.
Come on.
If you shoot one and wound him, shoot another, automatically kill him, shoot another, automatically kill him, and then you can get that, and you haven't broken the morale yet, that last one will still keep trying to come at you, and you can shoot him and get him wounded, and then they'll go off and die somewhere. But once you've broken morale, a lot of times what I'll do if I want to leave one of them alive is I'll purposely not shoot one of them. Even if I've just wounded a couple of them, I'll sit by my campfire and let those couple die. The morale gets broken, and then you have the lone wolf running around. So, never had a chance to check this. A single Aurora Timberwolf will also chicken out? Yes, they will. Yep, they will. Even if it's an Aurora wolf, he'll still chicken out. He's still a big baby. He's still a big baby. Ooh, we have an Aurora. Let's go craft a little more. Yeah, baby! We got an Aurora. That means we can craft for like an hour and a half. No, I don't want to do 2 hours. I just want to do an hour and a half. There we go. Now our water should be done. And then we go craft for another hour and a half. Might as well take advantage. When there's an Aurora out, you can craft at night inside. You can do pretty much anything inside that takes light.
Something's making me feel tired.
Something's making me feel tired. Yeah, the problem with... Here's the problem with Timberwolves. The biggest problem with Timberwolves is that they kill all the game in the area. There's actually a deer that spawns near the lookout tower in Bleak Inlet, but generally he's not up until you've killed the Timberwolves that are around it. He's generally not up until the Timberwolves are dead, because all the Timberwolves kill all the bunnies and deer and stuff. There's also like that one lone cabin that's over when you climb down the rope. There's that cabin you can go to. Generally, the Timberwolves kill all the rabbits by that cabin. But once you've killed all the Timberwolves, the rabbits will start to respawn. Aha! Bedroll achieved! So now we have a bearskin bedroll. which is very, very nice. Very nice. Has a 12-degree warmth bonus on it, boys and girls. And we got 12 liters of water on us now. So there. I'll sleep 9 hours. I don't need to sleep for health, so. But yeah, the problem with Timberwolves is that they pretty much, if they have Timberwolves in a zone, they can't have regular wolves in a zone, from what I've seen. I think it's just part of the coding or something. It just makes it impossible to have regular wolves in the same zone with the Timberwolves.
I need to drop something.
The attitude. There we go. Grab that, and that, and that. Grab our accelerants. Well, a couple of them anyway. I have a pry bar, right? Yes, I do. Do I need the heavy hammer? That's the thing. I don't think I need the heavy hammer. Let's grab out our birch. Let's grab out,
I'm gonna have to leave
grab
something
our maples
behind.
out. Why not? What do we have in here? Oh, wow, we have a whole bunch of cattails. A whole bunch of cattails. Some leather and a flare. None of it I need. I think I got most of my hides already on me. We have deer hides and guts and rabbit hides here, but I already have 2 deer hides on me. Let's take a third. Let's just load ourselves up with what we can. Leave some guts here. Alright, I think we're good. We're just gonna schlep all this stuff down to grandmother's house. Oh, what kind of fuel do I have on me? 8 sticks and some coal. I'll leave a little bit of leave a little bit of stuff here. Let's leave the sticks here. All but 1 stick. We'll take 1 stick with us. 1 stick and a dream, boys and girls. 1 stick and a dream. Actually, let's break down these torches. Yeah, I really wish they'd done more with Timberwolves, to be honest. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe a future zone will have Timberwolves in it. I personally, I believe Timberwolves were more of a construct built for the, much like the Bear Spear, they were more of a construct built for story mode than for survival mode, if that makes sense. It was more built for that than for actual gameplay in survival mode. So take that for what it is, I guess. Yeah, I would have liked to see him, you know, maybe sprinkle some Timberwolves, maybe even just 1 pack of Timberwolves in Timberwolf Mountain. Like, could you imagine if there was a single pack of Timberwolves on Crystal Lake? Like Crystal Lake was the only place that had a had a Timberwolf pack in Timberwolf Mountain. That'd be cool. Have like a pack of 4 on Crystal Lake there. Have a pack of 4 Timberwolves on Mystery Lake. You know, it's one of those things where I think it came down to just, you know, coding them in to work with the other wildlife was just more than they wanted to do. Maybe down the road they'll do that. Really, dude? Oh, jeez. I picked my knife. Dang it. I picked my knife on accident. My arrow missed, too. I thought he zigged instead of zagged. Little bastich. Little bastich. Well, at least I have hides to repair all my clothing. God, he did look at how much damage he did to us. Look at how much damage that wolf. 1 wolf did that much damage. 1 singular wolf did that much damage to us. Isn't that crazy? That's Interloper for you, though. 1 wolf packs a punch. And I also picked the wrong weapon in a panic. I panicked and picked my knife instead of my hatchet. That was my fault. Single pack guarding the plane. Well, maybe not even up at the plane, Yargle. Maybe in that area right before the plane. You know, that before you get to the last rope climb, there's that whole area that you have to go into. That'd be kind of cool. It was like a little pack there. God, I still haven't picked the cattails down here. Wow. I just don't need them. "20 wolves having a secret wolf meeting and you interrupt it."
Goddamn freezing.
That would be crazy. I couldn't imagine seeing 20 wolves. I see 3 or 4 wolves together. I'm like, ah! You're heading to get the satchel. You hear the bear nearby. You can't see it till it charges. Oh no! You yeeted off a small cliff so bad. That's one way to do it. Yeah, Hush River Valley is a great place to take the flare gun because the bear is very sneaky. Bear is very sneaky. I know. I wish there was a specific item to the Timberwolves as well. Because those hides are really cool looking. Alright, let's see what he did to our stuff. Bedroll's good. Bedroll's good. Oh wow, that was a health wolf. That was a total health wolf. You notice how hardly any of my clothing's damaged? I mean, my boots are at 89%. They were already at like 92%. So that was totally a health wolf. He did hardly any damage to our clothing, and all the damage was to us. That's why he nicked that much damage off of us. He nicked how much did he take us down? Yeah, he took us down to 63%. 63% is what he took us down to. He saved it all for your spleen, yeah. He was like going right for the jugular there. Right for the spleenature there. Spleenature. I got the hide, so I might as well repair it. There we go. I'm just gonna repair stuff. We got to rest today anyway, so I'm just going to repair some clothing, get ourselves back all up to snuff. Think about making a pair of underwear out of Timberwolf pelts would be so disrespectful, kind of revenge for eating our arrows. Exactly. No, that wouldn't be disrespectful. That'd be just desserts, Yargle. See, a long time ago, Faith, I thought it'd be cool to be able to make bedroll out of any of the hides. Like, you could make a deerskin bedroll, a wolfskin bedroll, a bearskin bedroll, of course. Even make a moose skin bedroll if you were so inclined. That was not a bedroll wolf. No, that was not a bedroll wolf. He did not hit my bedroll at all. My bedrolls are at 199 still. So he did not even come close to hitting my bedroll. But yeah, I mean, it would have different positives and negatives, different perks, different weights. Some of them would be warmer than others. Some of them would take more hides than others to make. I mean, obviously. I mean, something like a deerskin bedroll would probably be not as warm. Wolfskin bedroll probably not as warm. But you could tailor them to have different effects, They could have different abilities, different things that they afforded you, which would be kind of cool. You got hit by a bedroll moose once? I have too. I have too. I lost a bedroll to a moose, and it was a very sad situation. I was not a very happy camper. At all. Bedroll moose hit me, and boom. My bedroll was gone. Did barely any damage to me. Broke my ribs, of course. But barely did any damage to me otherwise. But my bedroll was trash. That'll get us back to the rest of our health. Wow, we have a lot of stuff on us. Oh my god. Oh my god, Becky. Look at her bearskin butt. Look at all the hides we have. Bear skins, deer skins, rabbit skins out of our ears. 10 birch, 10 maple. 10 birch, 10 maple.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my. Indeed.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my, my.
The game didn't even have enough time to get the graphic going. Alright, full health. We're good to go. We'll grab a little bit of our food here. Now comes the hardest part of the game. Figuring out what you want to take and what you don't want to take with you. It's the biggest dilemma of the game, boys and girls. Because we got to figure out what we're gonna take back to Mystery Lake with us. Oh man. Moose hide bedroll could be like 9 degrees centigrade of base warmth, but you're 100% protected from wildlife in your sleep. Yeah, something like that. Totally. I definitely want to take my arrow shafts and my arrowheads.
I might have to drop some
my
gear.
feathers. I want to take the mushrooms, even though they're heavy. I don't need to take those. I definitely want to take all my matches back to the Carter Hydro Dam, because that's where I stockpile matches at. I want to take my sewing kits back there, and those back there. So I'm going to need to drop about 5 kilos. 5 kilos of weight. This should be interesting. I think, though, what we can do is we can get rid of some of these hides that we have. We have a lot of hides. We can get rid of it. We can get rid of a bunch of the guts. I'll leave a deer hide here. I have another deer hide here as well. I'm gonna leave a couple of birch here. And a few of my maples here. We're close. We're close. We're very close.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Refuel it. Milton's my least favorite region because of that. Yeah. All right, we can leave one more gut here. Leave another rabbit hide here. Leave the can for sure. Thank you for bringing that up. I left the bedroll. Don't want to leave any of that stuff. Actually, I can leave some of these accelerants here. I really don't need that much accelerant on me. And then I think we can just drink some water and get underweight. Because we're at 46 right now. Just need to drop like a kilo, and that's about it. Can probably find a kilo somewhere. I can leave the cloth here. The leather I'll take with me just in case. Oh, I can drop that. Those we can leave here. I need to craft up another, oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, with 400 gumballs, you could do anything. Like an urban art exhibit.
You could. An urban art exhibit. Thank you, Akita, for the 1,000 bits. CX Miller, how you doing? Cassandra, how are you tonight? Thank you for the 1,000 bitty boos. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay, so we have very little weight that we have to drop now. Let's eat that. Drink that, and then we can just drop some water later on. We don't need to take water with us. We have plenty of water down there, so I can leave a liter of water here. Boom, and there we go. We're set to go. We just can't pick anything up as we go. All right. Andale, on to Mystery Lake. But I'm doing good. So that thank you wasn't to myself. I just wanted to say thank you for your weekend streams. I know you might not have been feeling it yesterday at first, but it was a great streak. You are a true Twitch unicorn. Thank you, sir. Well, thank you, Mark Wars, for the kind words. I was catching up. I was figuring out stuff and things. Mark Wars just gifted a tier 1 sub to Akita. But thank you, Mark Wars, for coming and hanging out yesterday. And thank you for gifting out that tier 1 sub.
They have given 2014
I was catching up. I was going back through. I was catching up there a little bit. I was sorting out my stuff and things. My things and stuff. Now that I got that sorted out, I can get back to stuff. I tried, George. You tried, George. You tried. But, no, yesterday's stream went good. I liked it. I had fun. We had fun. Even though we had a little bit of frustration with, Escape the Pacific. Escape the Pacific did not quite go the way we were planning. It was a good stream anyway. We had fun. We had a good time. And we're gonna do a little Escape the Pacific here in about half an hour anyway. We're gonna do a little bit more. It inspired me to do more today. So, I wonder what we have in here. I don't think we left anything in here. But I always like to check. Anything I have in here I would have left in the back room. I left some guts here. Left a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of water. Yeah, nothing much. A hype train is close. What? Woo woo! The hype train is close, boys and girls. Oh, this stuff's all sitting there out here too. Nice. The hype trains work too well on me. It gets too competitive. Don't let it get competitive. Akita, you are so generous with the channel. You never have to feel obliged with the hype train. You can throw some loving in there, and I'll love you anyway. So you never have to worry about that. Mr. Rabbits, give me a dream. Oh, Abby! Abby with their second gift sub in the channel. Abby, thank you for giving out a tier 1 sub and sparking a hype train level 1. Oh, it's already past level 1. It's into level 2. It's into level 2 already. How did it get there already? Wait a second. How'd that happen? Phantom Sith! Oh my god! Phantom Sith with 5 gifted subs! Oh my goodness gracious! Silty, Bex, Griffin 30K, Fishman, thank you so much for being here, and Bartleby as well. And a whole bunch of hype going out for that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my god, Akita! I was saving these, but here you go. So many gumballs. Gumballs forever. Oh my goodness, Akita with the 4,000 bits. Oh my gosh, that's like $5 million. Oh my gosh, thank you for the 4,000 bits on top of the 1,000 you already gave earlier. Oh my goodness, that pushed us to hype train level 4? Oh my god, where'd level 3 go? Level 3's like, yeah, I don't get no love. Level 3's like, I'm out of here. See you later. Level 4, woot woot! 40,000 bits equals 4 billion hides. Oh, well. How about 40 million? We'll cut. We'll meet in the middle at 40 million, Mark Wars. 40 million. There you go. There you go. I got you, boo. Why run cross country when you can sprint to the airport? Exactly. I'll be sprinting to the airport in a little over a week. Next Wednesday, not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday following, I'll be sprinting to the airport.
Just
Getting on my
down.
flight down to oh jeez. Getting on my flight down to Florida. Thank you, Quesamo, for the 100 bits as well. You know, oh yeah, you know what that means. Yeah, I'm coming down in about a week and 2 days. Flying down Wednesday night, and I won't be coming back home till God, I won't be coming back home till the following Tuesday. Something like that. Joshua D8D5 just gifted out a 7th gift sub, and it went to Sneezer.
Joshua 8D5 gifted a tier 1
and
sub
a
to
2.
Sneezer 222. They have given 7 gifts.
Thank you for gifting out that tier 1 sub, pushing us up to 38% of Hype Train level 4 with just over 2 minutes left. Holy smokies! Holy smokes! Abby with 100 bits saying, can we send Bezos to space again? Yes, you can.
Can we send Bezos to space again? Tongue.
I may live stream from Disney World down there. I may live stream from Disney World. It won't be much. It'll be just me getting on and going, hey guys, how's it going? Look where I am. Here's the mouse. Here's Star Wars. Here's Star Wars. Margwar's gifting out a tier 1 sub to Stream Elements. So yeah, I'll probably do. I'll probably do a couple live streams from there, and I'll post a lot of pictures up on Instagram, boys and girls. So if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, I usually don't put a lot up on Instagram, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram, and I'll post a bunch of pictures up there. Disney World. We'll be going to Disney World. Not Disneyland, Disney World. Sorry. Did I say Disneyland? Disney World. The Disney play, the Mouse House down there. Whatever the Mouse House down there is called. That's where we're going. We'll be going there. I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I'll be there for, well, 4.5 days. And then I'm flying back Tuesday night because I got to get back to work on Wednesday. That's going to be the red eye. I'm taking the red eye down. I'm taking a red eye back. I've never been to Disney World. I've been to Disneyland in California multiple times. I've never been to Disney World. Never been to Disney World. So we're at 54%, boys and girls. 30 seconds left. If you want to get your emotes, get in on them. Less than 1 minute on the train. Thank you so much for everybody who's participated on it. Let's get the let's get those. Let's get the train. Let's get the train rolling. Woo woo! Yargo with a 300 bits.
Now I'm out for some holiday time at the seaside.
Oh, nice! We'll have fun at the seaside. Oh my goodness, have fun. Have fun. The hype train was successful, boys and girls. We hit level 2. I thought we hit level 3. Level 3. Oh, I received a hype train level 2 emote, even though we hit level 3. And I probably have all the hype train level 3 ones. So I got the hype tongue. I got the hype tongue with 9 subs, 5,500 bits. Thank you so much, everyone. 5,500 bits and 9 subs gifted and received during that time. Thank you. Thank you so much, chat. Thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it, every single bit. You are lovely. Lovely, lovey. Oh, Mark Wars is pet flexing hyping there. Yeah, pet flex for sure. Quesamo with the hype train, followed by a cattail. And Serene Living with some hype train cattails as well. Woo woo! The hype trains are rolling, baby. You has the kitten! You have the kitten! You have the kitten, Hobby. That's awesome. I got the doggy with the tongue. I'm gonna give you guys night vision in here because it's kind of dark. Kind of dark. Kind of dark, except there. But in here, it's kind of dark. I can actually see better on my other screen than I can here. Nope, that's the wrong way to go. I can actually look over at my OBS and see better than I can looking at the screen. That's hilarious. Just trust me when I say you need sunscreen, and reapply is very important. Yeah, I definitely have some things to purchase before I go there. Sunscreen being one of them. Here in Oregon, we don't need sunscreen very much. We don't need it. We just don't. I'll whisper you my number if you need direction at Disney. I lost count at 800 visits. Holy crap, Serene Living. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm going, I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely if you want to. I appreciate that. Me and my brother and his kid and my 2 kids, my brother's girlfriend and one of her daughters and her friend and my daughter's girlfriend, we're all going together. We're getting a big Airbnb place that has like a pool with a pirate ship in it. A pool with a pirate ship in it. Pretty cool. And yeah, we're gonna be going all together. We got it all planned out to go to the park one day and Epcot another day and you know, stuff like that. Well, I always wear a hat, Akita, so I never have to worry about the top getting burned. And I will definitely I definitely will make sure that I get a lot of sunscreen and get it all on me, get it all over, do the sunscreen stuff. I never opened this. I never had a pry bar when I came here earlier. Probably nothing in it, but hey, you look at that. Yeah, there's nothing in it. All right, so let's put our birch in there, and let's put our maples in there. We have a kit here, but it's a simple tool. I don't like the simple tools. Simple tools are not my jam. Okay, so what do we have in here? Some fire starters. I got some matches. I'm gonna take those to the dam with me. Take the teas with me for sure. I'm gonna take that tea with me. I'm gonna leave the cattails here. Actually, I'm gonna take some of the cattails with me, just so I have an emergency food source. I left most of my cattails behind. Don't need any of that stuff. Oh, I have more birch here. And I have more guts here. Actually, I think I might take some birch, and I'll take the maple with me too. It only puts us a little bit overweight. What's our water sitch? Okay, let's grab some water.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You're fine, my friend. You're fine. Okay. The rabbit hide. Take the fishing book. I'm not leaving that much behind. Okay, good. Actually, how much cloth do I have on me right now? I don't have any. Let's take like 15 cloth with us, just so we have it. There we go. Whisper done. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I probably won't use it, but I'm glad to have it there if I need to, so. But you've been there like 80 sometimes. Wow. Used to go every weekend. Did you have like the year passed or something? Make sure to sunscreen cover up ears. I can tell you from experience that 3rd-degree burns on tops of the ears is something you don't want to experience. I know exactly what you're talking about, Abby, so yes, I will. Oh, I'll get sunscreen before I go, Akita. I'll get multiple sunscreens. I'll get a spray on, I'll get a rub on. I'm just gonna go down to the store before I go and buy several different sunscreens and see what I like. Humidity combined with heat might kill you, but it's a gentle death. Humidity doesn't bother me. Lack of humidity, I don't like. Humidity is not bad. Humidity is fine. I'm fine with humidity. It's lack of humidity and heat that really bothers me more than anything. Lack of humidity is the death knell for me. That's why I didn't like living in Boise. Boise is like high desert, and it was always hot and dry, or cold and dry. And it was like, ugh. I didn't like it. One of those specialty towels that are meant to be wet helps a lot with bringing down body temp when on top of your head. Well, I definitely will be having lots of water when I'm there. I learned that going down to just Disneyland itself, is always drink lots and lots of water. Because there's nothing worse than not being hydrated. So, I'm going to make sure I hydrate, sunscreen, and just kind of take it easy. Bring a small black umbrella. Good idea. It's like one of those little tiny collapsible ones. That's a great idea. Great idea. When I lived in California, I went to Disneyland all the time. I've only been to Disney World 2 or 3 times. Last time I was around this time of year, so prepare for humidity. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm confident we'll have a lot of humidity. Disneyland I've been to multiple times, and it's never been bad down there. Actually, one year it rained while we were at Disneyland, and we were like, everybody was running for cover. We're like, we're Oregonians. What's this warm stuff falling from the sky? And nothing we're not used to. Everybody else is like scattering, like cockroaches when you turn the light on. Everybody was just like scattering, and we're just walking around going, "Hey, this is great. This is great. I like this. No lines, no nothing." That was one of the funnest times I think I ever had at Disneyland, was when it just poured down rain for like 2 days straight. I was like, nice. Oh, I'll be taking my masks. I'll be taking my masks. Mr. Bear. Hey, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear, Mr. Bear. I didn't hit him, but at least I scared him away. You go run, Mr. Bear. You're a big worrywart? I don't worry about too much, really. I figured if the Couve was gonna get me, it would have got me by this time. Heck, I may have already had the Couve and never known it. I don't know. I don't worry too much about that sort of stuff. Not saying that it's not something to worry about, I just don't really worry about it. But then again, my life hasn't changed too much because of it either, so I think when your life is more impacted by it, you tend to worry a lot more about it or have it more on your mind. But for me, I'm just like, whatever. Life is pretty much the same for me as it has been for the last 50 years. Thank you for following there, Nahusti? Nahusti? I think? Thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate that. Ooh, look, we got meats. I'm more worried about sunburn than the Couve. I'm worried about I'm more worried about getting a sunburn than I am worried about getting the Couve, but I've actually known some people. Oh wow, there's a water bottle there for some reason. I actually knew some people who were asymptomatic. Is it called asymptomatic? Oh, did I put what the?
This gear's starting to slow me down.
What the heck? What the heck? That was weird. That was weird. If you get a chance, the best tour is the Keys to the Kingdom tour. Oh, okay.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
But yeah, I don't know if I've had it. I mean, I'm relatively in good health, and I've talked to I had a friend who actually had COVID. They actually got COVID, and they never knew they had it. I mean, they knew they had something. They just felt kind of like, meh, you know. They just felt really under the weather for like a week. But they never actually went to a doctor or anything because everything was so crazy. They were basically, you know, they here in Oregon especially, they were telling you don't go to the doctor unless you have like severe symptoms, and he just thought he had a regular flu. Because don't forget that even through the last year, the regular flu's still been around. I mean, people have gotten the regular flu as well, and so he just figured he got the regular flu because he was like, he just felt, you know, the same sort of muscle cramps, kind of, you know, you know what getting the flu feels like. And he just thought he just had the regular flu, and it wasn't until he went and, I forget what he went in for. It was some sort of, I think it was for like insurance, for a life insurance policy or something. He went in and they had to do some blood work and stuff, and they were like, oh, you have the markers that you've had COVID. Have you been tested for COVID? And he was like, no. And so, you know, he was just like, yeah, you couldn't breathe at all. Exactly. And that's the thing is like, it's such a, I think that's the thing that's so bad, so horrible about it, Kaisimo, is that it hits people so differently. It's not like one person's experience is not in any way, shape, or form. You know, you take 10 people who have it, and probably each person's experience is a little bit different with it over the other person. So, yeah. My sister's gotten COVID 3 times, and she said that she only lost her taste and had a cough. Yeah, I've heard losing the taste is sort of the big tip-off. Sort of the big tip-off. Parents live in Florida for a number of years. The thing I remember most about visiting is humidity and the fact that summers mean afternoon rain that comes and goes pretty quick. Yeah, if you don't like the weather, wait 20 minutes. Yeah, that's how it is here in Oregon a lot of times. If you don't like the weather, just wait 20 minutes, and guess what? You'll have new weather. It's all good. But you're visiting Michigan now, Mackinac City. Nice. And slowly headed to Vegas. Beautiful. I you know, in a way, I'm glad. I think people need to be cautious. And I definitely think that we have I call it a greater awareness of the world around us now than we did pre-coup. I think we have a greater awareness of things that are going around us. And I think I think it's definitely something where we definitely need to remain very vigilant, especially with stuff like the Delta variant coming out, the South African variant, and you know, all these variants that are coming out as it mutates. I think we definitely need to be on a higher level of alert. That's for sure. That's for sure. And I think just generally people will be. I mean, you look at like Asia, where they're very aware of stuff that happens like that all the time, and look at the response in like Taiwan and places like that that have had instances of really bad stuff before, where it really hasn't hit us that hard, and they're on a different level as far as like their responses and stuff. So, heard the same when I lived in Portland. If you can't see Mount Hood, it's raining. If you can't see Mount Hood, it's about to rain. Yep, that is true. That is true, Silty. And usually one good rule of thumb in Oregon is if it's raining here in Portland, it's probably nice down at the beach. And if it's nice here in Portland, it's probably cloudy and overcast at the beach and not real nice. Generally, the weather between the two areas is pretty juxtapositioned, I guess you'd say. One is usually good, one is usually bad. All right. So yes, I will be very aware of the couve and the sunbirds and stuff like that when I go to Florida, believe me. That's where I go, yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. All right, Mom. Oops, I need, yeah, okay, I have my bow equipped, right? Okay. Don't get struck by lightning. Yes, Mom. I'm excited, though. I'm excited. It's the first, to be honest, it's the first, like, big vacation I've had in probably 3 years. I think the last big vacation I had was going to TwitchCon in 2019. That was, like, the last big vacation I've had. Was going to TwitchCon in 2019. Mr. Bear out there.
Can't feel my feet.
Tampa is the lightning capital of the world. Really? I wonder why. I'm not going to be in Tampa, am I?
So
It's
cold.
in Orlando? Okay. We're so cold. Tampa is with me on the West Coast. Oh, okay. On the West Coast of Florida. I like to hit this ridge just to keep an eye on wolves if they're going to come out. Colorado's weather is pretty messed up sometimes. Had snow in summer. Well, Colorado is pretty high up there. I actually lived in Denver for about a month. And it was a very interesting place. Very interesting place. Uh-huh. Oh, sorry. Text points. Text points. Gotta give them out. The fact about Tampa is rehashed in science classes a lot. Has to do with the salt in the air and the cloud formation and heat sinks. Oh, okay. Interesting. I would never drop in some knowledge in chat, Akita. I would have never have known that. That's interesting. Oregon doesn't get much lightning. I mean, we do get it every once in a while. We get some thunderstorms that have some lightning, but not like gigantic like lightning storm displays. Usually a thunderstorm for us is like boom, 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 and that's about it. I remember distinctly when I was a kid, there was a gigantic thunder and lightning storm that occurred. And I don't know why, but we went outside and watched it. And then about 2 years ago, there was a tree right up behind my place that actually got struck by lightning. And it was insane. That night was insane. There was a lot of thunder and lightning going on, and it was all hitting close to where I live. So it kind of kept me up. And then all of a sudden, there was a flash, and like a nanosecond afterwards, it was just like, it was a boom that shook the entire place. It was just like, boom! And I was like, what in the heck? Hey, Pookie, how you doing? And I went outside, and the next day, and it had exploded a tree that was like 2 blocks away from me. Kana J, how are you? Kana won at slots, which is insane. I expect a refollow. Yeah, it was a year or two ago, yeah. Yeah, it was like a year or two ago that happened. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I've driven through Oregon many times. I have family in Vancouver, but never spent any time there. I remember not being able to pump my own gas and that the cops were looking for California speeders to pull over right over the border. Yes, they do. The sentiment towards Californians in Oregon is very, well, in Oregon and Idaho, is very jaded. It's very jaded in a lot of ways. And most of it's misplaced. There was a time back in the 80s, and I still think it happens now, but there was a time back in the 80s where, late 80s, early 90s, where a lot of people were abandoning California, and they were selling their 2-bedroom, 1-bath houses for, you know, $800,000, and coming up here to Oregon and buying basically like mini mansions. And so everybody, all the builders were catering towards prospective Californian buyers instead of actually building like decent, you know, single-family homes that like regular Oregonians could buy. So there was a little bit of truth to it. I think it got overblown myself, because it's like, honestly, it's like, hey, if those people want to bring their money up here and spend it on a house, live here, generate income, I didn't see any problem with it myself. But there was a lot of sentiment on the streets of those dang dirty Californians coming up and making everything more expensive. And it's like, well, yeah, that's how life goes sometimes. That's how life goes sometimes, you know? It was a lot of, you know, you damn Californians coming up here and making all of us stuff so much more expensive. You know, back in my day, you could buy a house for $5,000, and now you can't even buy a piece of a little square of land for $5,000. What's happening to the world? But yeah, whatever. Progress, life moves on. Get over it. Well, and that's the thing, though. Whenever you go from a very expensive place to live, i.e. be it New York or LA or even Seattle in some instances, or, you know, Chicago or some major metropolitan area where it's very expensive to live, and what you get is a very small amount for a very large amount of money. When you go then to a place like Oregon or North Carolina or somewhere where cost of living is generally lower, you know, you can get a lot for your money. You get a lot for your money. Now, getting the job there that gives you an income that allows you to initially buy into something like that is a lot rarer. And that's the thing too, is that wages in Oregon and places like that are not as high as they are, say, in LA or Southern California area sometimes. And so it kind of goes with the territory, or New York. You know, where you pay, you know, a couple $1,000s for a little 1,000-square-foot apartment each month. You know, and up here, you can get a lot more for the same amount of money. You know, so you know, it's all a matter of perspective, too. So, whatever. I say then just move down to California and make some more money. How about you reverse it? If you aren't happy with it, move down to Cali and make some more money. Get in on that computer chip money.
Too cold.
I knew there was a wolf over there. I knew he was tracking me. Get out of here, Mr. Wolf. Get out of here. Forget about it. Washington isn't fond of Calis either. You know, Californians are just like everybody else. That's the thing, everybody always tries to find the divides. It's like Californians are just like everybody else. They wanna live in a good place with good schools and good education for their kids, and make a decent living and be able to afford, you know, some of the luxuries in life and some of the fun stuff in life. And, you know, they're just like everybody else. I mean, I don't think there's ever an evil plot put out by Californians to ruin something or anything. I mean, it's just, you know, that's just, you know, how life is. Oh, good, we do have a good toolkit here. According to your coworker, you eat granola and you tree egg. Well, what is wrong with, first off, what is wrong with eating granola? And second off, what is wrong with giving a nice tree a hug every once in a while? You know, trees are people too. They need hugs too. Trees need a good hug every once in a while too. Trees get lonely. Trees are people too. They get lonely. Sometimes they just want a little hugging. They want a little hugging too. Oh, we got more matches here. Now Black Man PL's gonna be like, curse you, Atheenon, and all your damn boxes of matches. He'll curse you and all your boxes of matches that you just leave at the Carter Hydro Dam because you're like, I don't need them. I don't need them. I'm gonna leave that here too. I'm gonna leave that, and I'm gonna. Oh wow, yeah. Here's where all my birch bark teas were. Here's where all the birch bark teas were, baby. That's where all the birch bark was. All right, let's drop our extra hats. Let's drop our toque, which we're probably never gonna wear, but I can't bring myself to destroy the head wrap or the toque.
Stop me.
I just can't do it. Go, go! How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the follow there. I appreciate that very, very much. Drop that here. We got our clothing on us now. We got our stuff and things on us. I can make a whole bunch of arrows. That's great. Got my bearskin bedroll. Got my foods. Got my teas. Got my matches and my fuel. I think we're good. I think we're good, baby. See, the thing I look at is I look at the Carter Hydro Dam. If I have a quote-unquote main base in the game, I do it at Carter Hydro Dam. That's my main base. It's where I keep my hides, I keep my matches, I keep supplies, I keep tons of stuff there. Mainly because on any adventure I'm going on, say I want to go up to Ash Canyon, I'd go out of Carter Hydro, go through Winding River, Pleasant Valley, and up to there. Come back, go into the Carter Hydro Dam, fix some stuff up, go over to Coastal Highway. Come back, go into the Carter Hydro Dam, go out to this side of the map, or go down to the ravine and into Bleak Inlet, and then come back to the Carter Hydro Dam. The Carter Hydro Dam is just very centrally located in the game, and it's got a lot of storage space. It's got great crafting tables. It's got everything you need and more, and then you can just like have a whole bunch of, you can just do a whole bunch of stuff here. And so I usually leave a whole bunch of gear here. I try to stockpile as much gear at the dam as I possibly can. Just because it's a great place to do it. We're a little tired, aren't we? We're a little tired, my friend. Are you a little tired, buddy? You a little tired, buddy boy? We'll have to go over to the ravine and secure some food. But we're gonna go to the ravine anyway because we're headed that direction. So we gotta go there and secure food and water, which I think I have there in plenty anyway. But there's nothing wrong with eating granola bars and hugging trees. I don't eat granola personally because I don't really like the taste of granola, but there's nothing wrong with it. If only its cook spot was closer to the door, yeah. That's the one downside to the Carter Hydro Dam, is its cook spot is kind of far away. Kind of far away from the door. If it was closer to the door, it would be ideal. It would be perfect. But, you know, hey, every place has its upsides and downsides, so if that's the only downside to this place, I can learn to live with that. That's something I can live with. How many shafts do I have right now? I got 19 arrows on me. That's more than I'm going to need for a while. I'm going to take the shafts and the arrowheads with me, but I'm going to dump a bunch of feathers in here. Like 60 feathers. That's good. So I got 10 shafts and arrowheads. The bow I have, this one bow that I have, is going to last forever. That's the thing, is like, that's why I encourage people early in the game, shoot your bow as much as you want. You're gonna find plenty of maple later on that you'll never use. Because once you get bow skill 5, your bow wears down so slowly that your bow is probably never, ever, ever gonna need to be replaced unless you play for like hundreds and hundreds of days. I have 12 bows that I can make right here. 12 bows that I can make right there. And I have another 45 arrows I could make off of the birch that I already have in the game. 45 arrows? That's a lot of arrows. How did I like Arid? I liked Arid. It was a fun game. Arid was a fun little play. I actually quite enjoyed it myself. I mean, it definitely is rough around the edges, but for a free game, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool for a free game. Yeah, the outdoor fires at this place do not work real well. If you want to build a fire, the best place to build it, is in the ravine. If you want to go fire, you build a fire in the ravine. That's where you go to do it. Because the ravine has the cave, has actually 2 caves, but it has the cave right inside of it that you can just go build a fire in, chill out there for a little bit. You got deer there that you can eat. You got rabbits you can hunt and eat. Lots of good stuff in the ravine. And the birch bark. And you got tons of birch bark in the ravine too.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
What if you could move the fire barrel outside the front door? That'd be awesome. That's one thing that makes the Pleasant Valley Homestead so nice, is it has that fire pit right outside, and that fire pit never gets blown out. You can any fire you build in a fire pit or a barrel will never get blown out, no matter how bad the weather gets.
Never felt so cold in my life.
So that makes the farmhouse really nice, because if you start to get cabin fever, you can pop outside, build a fire, sleep out there, build a snow shelter if you really feel so inclined. And look, there's a piece of meat. And look, there's water and stuff here. All right. We are well on our way to going to Coastal Highway, boys and girls. Coastal Highway, ho! All right. So we're a good weight. We got matches. We got some fuel. We got our teas, and we got more teas to make. We're a little low on food, but we got crackers, and we got that there, so that's good. We got our water. I can break down that torch. And now we pretty much have endgame gear, so even though it's negative 23 in the cave, we're at positive 2 because we have a 25-degree warmth bonus. We have achieved what I call nirvana. And even if the cave got colder, we get 11 degrees off of our bedroll. We could chill in our bedroll for a while if we wanted to, and just pass time in the bedroll, and we'd be totally fine. Totally fine. So, all right, well.